What's going on, guys? This is Kaishiro. Welcome back. So for our video today, we're going to cover top 5 tech cards on August 2023 OCG metagame format. So these are the most spiciest and most cheesiest cards that can give you edge towards your meta-relevant deck opponents on this format. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming at number 5, we have Royal Decree. So this card is used to topple trap-based strategies on the format, such as Labyrinth as well, which is a very good control deck right now on the format. One of the better trap decks that you can play on the format as well. And other decks like Runic that relies on Floodgate setup are easily countered by Royal Decree because they tend to use Floodgates like Goes in Match, there can be only one, Skill Drain, Rivalry, those annoying Floodgates and pesky Floodgates that are going to ruin your gameplay experience are easily answerable by Royal Decree. And Royal Decree as well is especially good if you cannot draw your Cosmic Cyclones and Harpy's Feather Duster. This is a very good preemptive measure to cancel out these annoying trap cards and floodgates on this meta. And also a good interaction of Royal Decree is you can play around Evenly Match if you can activate this first. Evenly Match is pretty much useless against Royal Decree because Evenly Match is a trap card. So it's also a good going first card because Evenly Match is the most patronized and most played going second card right now in the format that you are going to see on everyone's side deck, which is evenly matched. So at number 5, we have Royal Decree. Moving towards the number 4, we have Salesman. So Salesman is a card that is used to counter preemptively those cards that can hurt your strategy and gameplay. Imagine if you are playing something like Manadium and your hand loses to Droll and Lockbird and something like Nibiru. So you use Salesman to declare these cards so that it cannot hurt your combo and line of plays. If you are going to lose against Droll and Lockbird, you can call Droll and Lockbird for a preemptive counter to Droll and Lockbird. If your hand doesn't play around Nibiru as well, you can call Salesman into Nibiru so that you can play around these cards. These cards are very popular right now in the format because Nibiru can counter meta-relevant decks which is combo-oriented as well on the format, and also Droll and Lockbird, which is very popular to answer purely. So you use Salesman to answer this type of cards on the format and turn skipping cards on the format. So at number 4, we have Salesman. Moving towards the number 3, we have Trap Trick. So this card is used as an extender that can fetch trap cards for you, which is very notable right now because it serves as the fourth copy of your Dimensional Barrier because Dimensional Barrier is very impactful right now in the format. It really helps you to go first and be comfortable and be in a commanding position against summoning linear decks like X-Sister, which is a very good deck right now in the format that is linear on XYZ summoning, and also Purely, which is an XYZ reliant deck as well. So Dimensional Barrier helps you to win games against this type of decks and singular summoning mechanic decks on this format. So Trap Trick does the job for fetching these cards on your back row, and also it can serve as a fourth copy of Infinite Impermanence as well. So Trap Trick is a very nice card to have on your disposal and arsenal if you are going first. So at number 3, we have Trap Trick. Moving towards the number 2, we have Token Collector. So we now have seen the resurgence of adventure decks. Being Tearlaments is one of the most popular decks that are using adventure right now with Adventure, Sinful Spoils, Visas, Tearlaments that is very popular right now in the format. Probably one of the better decks and best decks on the format right now. So you use Token Collector to answer the adventure strategy, which is playing around using tokens. So Token Collector is a good card to answer that. And also there are also many decks that are relevant right now in the format that has Adventure Engine on the deck with something like Synchron Adventure and also Visas Adventure decks. So there's a lot of decks that are using Adventure, and also one of the most rising and most hot deck right now in the format, we have Horus Adventure Phantom Knights, which is very good right now in the format, and rising as well. So Token Collector is a good card to answer these adventure token decks on the format, these Brave token decks. So at number 2, we have Token Collector. Moving towards the number 1, we have Fantastical Dragon Phantasmi. Because there's a lot of many link-based decks that are running around on the format. We do have the Visas decks on the format that is Link Summon reliant as well. We do have Vanquish Shoal as well. That is deck that patronizes their Link 1 evidently. And we have Unchained as well, a very good and strong Rogue to Tier 3 deck that are running on the format currently. So there's a lot of link-based decks that you are going to face on the format right now. And also Rescue Ace is one of the best deck right now on the format. Probably the best deck right now for me. Uses their monsters to link climb into something like Proxy F Magician to protect their Turbulence from something like Veiler and Imperm, using the Proxy F Magician into Mud Dragon. So there's a lot of decks that are going into link summoning mechanic. Even the likes of Tearlaments as well are going into link summon because they are now patronizing the Visas engine on the Tearlaments as well. So yeah, I think Phantasmi is one of the most sleeper cards that can hurt the most meta relevant decks right now in the format. So I have put the Phantasmi at the number 1 of our top 5 deck cards on this video on this August. So at number 1 we have Phantasmi. So short recap. At number 5 we have Royal Decree. At number 4 we have Salesman. At number 3 we have Trap Trick. And at number 2 we have Token Collector. And at number 1 we have Phantasmi. So thank you for watching this video. Hit the subscription button if you're not yet subscribed on my YouTube channel, and hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And hit the notification bell as well if you want to get more updated on my future contents. So see you on the next one. Peace.